Hi there, I'm Lisa Taylor. I wanted to come on for a moment and I wanted to talk to those of you who feel stressed or burdened or feel like you're sitting in a dark place. Because the Bible tells us that there's light all around us, that God is light and in him is no darkness at all. And we have the story of Jesus' birth where the star shone in the east and the wise men followed the star to find the Christ. And there's this wonderful passage in Luke where it talks about the day spring from on high hath visited us to give light to them that sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, to guide our feet in the way of peace. So this is what's available, but are we taking it? And it's great to hear it in sort of biblical language, but let's translate it into today. So what is the source of a lot of stress for a lot of us? It's our phones. We carry it around with us everywhere. Most of us, I mean, there are very few on the planet who don't have phones. So what if you were given the opportunity, you got a text and it said, a limo will pick you up in 5 minutes. So the requirement is you need to give somebody that you trust at the door, the limo has arrived, and you hand somebody you trust very much to take care of all the stuff on your list today. And you hand them your phone. It's like, for a lot of us, it's like, no, I don't want to let go. It's like giving your first child up. It's giving your lifeblood away. Hand over the phone. Essentially, you're handing it over to God and saying, God, you take care of everything that I'm feeling burdened about today. Okay, so you hand over your phone. You drop the stuff by the door. You can't take anything with you. You open the door and there's an attendant there who carries you into this limo and deposits you in this limo that is the most, just pretend you're wearing the most comfortable thing you can imagine. And you're deposited inside this limo that is filled with light. And you're placed on something, the most comfortable thing, firm and soft, whatever you envision as the most comfortable thing, you're placed there. And then you have a mani-pedi and a facial and a massage. Like every part of you is relaxing. And you're being driven in this limo, and it doesn't even feel like it's on the earth. It's just sort of floating because the suspension is that glorious. And it's being driven by the Christ. The Christ is communicating to you in this moment everything you need to feel at peace, to feel released. And yeah, what comes up? There are rebukes that come up. Okay, every time a rebuke comes up, you release it. You open the window and you release it, and it flies away. Because you have been redeemed. You have been reborn. You have been restored. You have been reformed. You've been reformed. And now you're being transformed. So on this journey, every emotional argument that would come up, every emotion that would fight against you accepting this gift is dropped. It's resolved. It's washed away. Every mental bit of anguish that you're feeling, it's resolved. It's washed away. You get to release all of that. And you get to just relax and go for this ride. And let the Christ communicate to you. Let the light that is filling this space fill you up and push any sense of darkness out so that you have not a speck of darkness. Where there is light, there is no darkness at all. No emotional darkness, no physical darkness, no mental darkness. It's all filled with light, and all of that is pushed out. So as you journey on to the place that you have conceived of as the most peaceful, loving, gentle place you can possibly envision, for some of you it'll be ocean, for some it'll be forest, For some, it'll be gardens. Whatever that place is for you, this is where you're going. Completely at peace. No stress. Challenges, sure, but handled with dominion and peace and understanding. So everything is aligned. Everything is supported. You are supported completely. You see who you truly are, who God created you to be. That's the only vision you're holding of yourself, because the Christ has illumined your thought so that you see the glory of God. And you see that you are made in the image and likeness of God, and nothing else is in consciousness. And therefore, nothing else can be in your experience. So we could go on with this, and you go to the place and you sit on a bench filled with light, and you sit in stillness, be still and know that I am God. And I invite you to go to that place in your own understanding, where you sit in stillness and take a breath. And once you've done that for a while, put this on pause, then come back, get back in the limo, that place of absolute relaxation, and you're deposited back to your front door. And as you come in the door, God hands you your phone. And everything that felt like it was a big burden before has been released. And you get to be you without the burden, without the emotional, mental, physical burden that you were carrying around. All of those stories are gone. And you get to be you. And you get to walk into your day. Everything, there's a new app on your phone called God. And it's all handled. And you get to go to this place any moment of any day and let the Christ illumine your consciousness so that all you're aware of is who God made you to be. And all you look out upon is what God has created. It's all love. It's all light. There's no fear. There's no darkness. There's no pain. There's no suffering. See the glory of God all around you and let the Christ light shine in your consciousness that brings you that peace that passeth all understanding. And let your phone represent the control of God so that you are reflecting that divine control without any sense of pressure or burden. And it's all fluid and flowing naturally. And love abounds, and healing is abounding, and everything in your experience follows that sense of peace. Let Christ drive the limo, because you have a seat. You can accept it. Okay. This was a version of this was something we did in Morning Metaphys today. If you haven't tried Morning Metaphys, which is unusual, this is just what came through. So, if you haven't tried it, go to thischoicematters.us and sign up for the free trial. And for those of you who are in this community and know me well and want to go deeper, there is Choose to Be You as a group program that I offer that I am starting up a new session of in January. So if you are interested in that, go to thischoicematters.co and just fill out the interest form and let me know you're interested, and then we can have a conversation and talk and see if it aligns with you. See if it's actually something that would support you. So lots of love, you guys. Be peaceful. Take advantage of the limo ride anytime. All right. Lots of love.